Hello, lovely souls. I know you all are doing amazing and had a great weekend. Welcome to Fantastic Life 22. We are on day 37th of our transformation journey. Let's get started. We'll go through the same routine activities, then reflection on book reading, and then personal reflection, and to end with, we'll do the gratitude journaling. Let's get going. So, for the 24th February, I was able to complete many tasks, but I couldn't do journaling because I reached home late around 9 p.m. and then after that I had to prepare dinner, and finally I was tired of the shift, so I just slept. So yeah, to start with, my day began early. I woke up by 6:30 because I want to get my morning routine done, and I had to leave for shift by 9 a.m. because I had to catch train around 10 a.m. So I had to leave approximately around 9:15, 9:20, and I had a train at 10, and then my shift started at 12. So yeah, I woke up. I motivated myself to get going. I at the first I was like, let's sleep, let's skip the exercises for today. We are already going for work. Anyways, it won't make any much difference. I'll get 1 hour of more sleep if I don't exercise. So I had all those thoughts in my mind, but hopefully I was able to tackle myself and got up, and then I could perform my morning routine with exercises, yoga, morning shlokas, meditation, positive affirmations, a good start to the day. After that, I took a bath, had some fruits for my breakfast, and was ready to go for the shift. I also carried a few two fruits and few chocolate bars, protein bars for me for the shift because we weren't getting any food over there, and to buy from outside was not worth. I mean, I don't like eating outside, and then it's also expensive. So rather, I would eat fruits and have some chocolate protein bars with me than to buy some food over there. So yeah, I packed my tiffin. I left home around 9:05, 9:10. I was at the limestone station by 10. By 9:40, by 9:45, 50, and then we had train at 10. I was accompanied by my friends, by my two other friends who also had the same shift. So the thing is, we usually get transferred from the company, the agency we work with, stadium traffic management. But from the recent, I mean, last 1 month, I guess, they have recruited new staff members in particular stadiums. Like for Manchester, they have recruited staff in Manchester. For Wigan, they have more staff recruitment in Wigan itself, and similar for Burnley. So they have decreased the transport they are providing. Like most of the shift they are giving are for make your own way. I mean, if the shifts are smaller, you can definitely not go because it you are spending so much money, so much time. Your entire day will be gone and you won't be earning much. So I'll have to look for the ways to get money because I need to look for some part time and some other part time job. I'm only focusing on full time jobs as of now. But if the situation continues like this, then it might be a sort of trouble for me. So yeah, that's I reached at 12. Sorry, I we reached Manchester around 11. took a tram for Manchester, Oxford, and we were at the stadium around 11:30, 11:40. After that, yep, we signed in. Were sitting before we got a briefing, and then we got a positions. I was again in the dormitories in the and east. I was in the east stand in the dormitories, and yep, the location was good. There were less people, but I was able to interact with many people, many of them, and they were mostly the season ticket holders. So they already knew the supervisor over there, and they had a good time. I mean, they've known each other from around 20 plus years, 20 odd years. That's long, right? The supervisor I was working with was also there in the stadium from last 24 years. More than my age. But yeah, it was a good experience working with him. He was a great person. He also offered me pastries and cake before the shift started. And yeah, the shift was good. The people were nice. I was able to, yeah, interacted with many people. Got got their photo clicked, spread smiles. Yeah, but the only thing was everything was going good, but Fulham scored in the second half, and then at the last moment, nearing the 90-minute timeout, Manchester United scored the first goal, equaling the Fulham score. But by the end of the added time, Fulham scored again, the last blow, and the crowd went silent. Everyone was so upset, no smiles, nothing. So when they when they were returning back from the seats, they were just with angry faces, rage face, shouting against the away friends. Oof, oof, oof. I mean, yeah, I had to put a smile on my face, but looking at their faces, I also got a bit of sadness, a bit of upsetness. Overall, the experience was great. Got introduced to 3, 4 new people, made some new connections, and while returning, we had a train because of the crowd. There were so many people traveling by tram. It was We left from the stadium around 5:15, and then we got a tram from the station around 5:30, which dropped us at the Manchester Oxford station. Manchester, not the Manchester Oxford station, but the Deansgate station around 6:10. Just for few stops, it took so long, and I mean the train also got stopped for 15 minutes in between because of some kind of emergency in the tram. And then yeah, from Manchester to Liverpool Lime Street, the train was at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Oof, already a long day. We started at morning 9, and then we had train at 7 from Manchester. So that train dropped us at the Edgeland station, just one station before the Liverpool Lime Street station. And from there I walked back home, and in on the way I went to Lidl as well, just to get milk. That's it. So by around we reached the station around 8, and I was home around 8:45, something like that, 8:40, 8:45. Then I got freshen up, and then I had to prepare my dinner as well. So as decided, I prepared white sauce pasta. Yeah, it was for cooking. It took me around 45 minutes, 45 50 minutes. So by the time I had my pasta, it was already 10:30ish. and I had no energy to journal, and so I just slept. Oof, oof, oof. I mean, it's a fair enough reason to not journal, but if I could have journaled yesterday, it would have been a bit better, right? But no worries. We'll see if from next shifts, if possible, we'll do it on the same day. But being late from the shift can be a plausible reason for not journaling. I mean, you are tired from a long day, so and just pushing yourself, dragging yourself doesn't make sense. Your body needs some rest. Yep, so let's go on to the book reading session. Today, I started with the eighth chapter of Create Magic, and it was based on the business of creating magic. So, like, how can we create magic at our workplace? How can we give our best at the workplace and to bring magic in with with respect to the professional lives, the people you work with, and everyone. The author quotes a beautiful statement. He says, "You don't work for your boss, you work for you and the people you serve." So never take work as something you are forced to do. Let it be any kind of work. But you should always be grateful for the job you're doing and have a smile on your face. Spread smiles to the customer you serve. Create some kind of small, even if a small magic, but just take that step. It can make a big change, big difference to the people visiting your shop, visiting your business, and just getting served from you. So yeah, I'll try to incorporate this in my life as well. I mean, I of course have a positive attitude while I go for work and always keep a smile on my face. But sometimes you kind of feel a bit down. I mean, that shouldn't affect the people you serve. So yeah, you should always have that kind of smile on your face that will spread positivity to the people surrounding. Yeah, that's it for the book reading, book reflection, and then I have this daily positivity note. So I'll be focusing on how to build identity. Uh, y- Yesterday we defined what our identities are, and now I want us to focus on how we can build new identities, right? How we can change our identity. So it's a simple two-step process. First, decide the type of person you want to be. Second, prove it to yourself with small wins, right? So, first, we need to decide what we want to be. This holds at any level, as an individual, as a team, as a community, as a nation. What do you want to stand for? What are your principles and values? Who do you wish to become? These are big questions, but if you can answer them, then the next step is easy. Prove it to yourself with small wins. You can start small. If you want to identify as a reader, you can start reading one page at a day in a day. Then you can increase it little by little until you reach your optimum level. And of course, there is no such thing called as perfect. You are always improving and always learning. This is the motto of my life as well. I am a learner for life. I want to improve myself every single day. Yep. Then that's all. And the quote for the day, a quote of the day is, "A mistake repeated more than once is a decision," by Paulo Coelho. So yeah, I have repeated mistakes many times. I mean, the same mistakes many times. So for me also these are like decisions that I made, conscious decisions that I made, and now I should be focusing on how to know how to prevent this and how to avoid making these mistakes again. So this is also added to my to-do list for everyday tasks. The rules for life. Finance rules for life. Okay, so for that's all for today. I'm grateful for my supervisor for offering me cake, pastry. Yeah, I'm grateful for the people that I've worked with to serve me with smile and always support me and assist me. I'm grateful for the crowd for giving me a chance to serve them properly. Yeah, it was a great shift. And also I'm grateful for my friends Ahmad and Rohit to accompany me on this long shift because it was an entire day long. Tiring. Poof. So yeah, that's all for today. See you tomorrow. We'll just go through the to-do list. So take rest. It's a biggest priority for Sunday because you have the and a week of work and then you get one day to rest yourself. So you should of course get proper rest. And I want to do the tasks that are pending. So let's see how it goes. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Have a great weekend. Tada.